So now this balance is low, but guess what? I'm gonna run it back up. Hello and welcome, or welcome back. My name is Lily, and today we will be doing our debt update for the month of February 2025. I'll let you know where our debt sits at for February. And keep in mind, guys, I do have a HELOC. So with that HELOC, it will fluctuate up and down because I am applying money to the HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. So I'm applying all my debt to the HELOC and then paying it down with any additional savings that I have to contribute, as well as my monthly paychecks and other income that I have that are going in to pay it down, but pay it down at a lower interest rate. Okay, so let's get into it. So as of now, I'll let you know and remind you that I did have, let's see, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 credit cards. No, I have 14 because 3 are closed. The TJ Maxx, the Kohl's, and the Chase number 3 are closed. So 13 credit cards, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, so 14 credit cards. This is still open. This is our working credit card that we use to pay all our bills, and I pay it off every month so it doesn't carry a balance. Let's see, so this one is closed. Let's get those out of the way, the ones that are closed. And right now I'm not focused on my credit score or anything because I'm using cash for everything, so it's not a big factor. So if closing these credit cards made an impact on my credit, I really don't feel it because I'm in the season of paying down and not utilizing credit, paying down debt and not using credit. So let's get started. So like I said, all of my Amex credit cards are without a balance, and so nothing is due. So that category 1 is a 0 amount. Category 2 is also a 0 amount due. And then, like I said, this is my working capital, so working credit card, so it does not carry a balance. US Bank 1, nothing, but US Bank 2, this is the one that I will be paying off and pulling it over to the HELOC. So that balance that's due on that US Bank number 2 is $6,450.17. Okay, and then everything else is closed. So let's bring that over. 6,450.17. Okay, so now the portion that deals with my mortgage, the mortgage loan 1, loan 2, as well as the HELOC. So these minimum balances stay the same. The minimum balance that was due for the HELOC this month was only $100, which was awesome. But let me let you know. Well, you know what? I'll say that for last. Let's go back to the mortgage. So the balance that's due on the mortgage is $90,501.09. For loan 1, the balance is $43,273.54. Okay, and then loan 2, we're at $33,000. Not making a big dent at all. They're slowly but surely going down. So I'm not making any extra payments to this right now, but I most definitely need to. That's why I have to get another little part-time job or a side hustle coming along. So these are due, let's see. So I'll let you know. So US Bank, that's always due on the 19th. So it'll be due here, but I'll be paying this one off. Well, not paying it off. Well, pulling that balance over into the HELOC. The mortgage is always due on the 1st. Loan 1 is always due on the 13th. Loan 2 is always due on the 22nd. Okay, now on to our HELOC. The HELOC is always due on the 28th of the month. So this is the thing. I use some of my savings to pay down the HELOC. So I did take a substantial chunk from my savings to pay it down because, guys, if I want to tackle this debt, I have to use some of my resources to get it down so that I can start paying off these other debts. So the way that I did it, so the first thing was using some of my savings, not all of it. And then from there, the other way that I'll be tackling this debt is by getting that part-time job or just like a little side hustle on the side. So this HELOC, the payment was only $100. And currently the balance on that HELOC is, where are we at? Okay, so as of today, I just looked at it before I got on. It's like $5,233 and a penny. I'm sorry. So remember, this was up like 25,000 or so. So last month I took a chunk from my savings, 10,000, and applied it. And then remember, I had the savings from the cash stuffings that I did. So I took that chunk and put it into the HELOC. And then last month I took another chunk to put into the HELOC. So another 10,000. So I've actually applied so far 20,000 into this. But again, because I can utilize this HELOC, I can put money in, but I can also take it out. So it's a constant give take. So, but it helps me. So whenever I need it, I can pull from it. But whenever I don't, or if I have extra, I can put it back in. But it's a two-way street in which it helps. So whenever I need bills, I pull from this. If I have any extra money, I put it into there. So now this balance is low. But guess what? I'm going to run it back up. So I'm going to pull back other debt that I have that are at higher interest rates to pay it down, because this HELOC, the interest rate did not move this month. For the last 2 or 3 months, it was coming down, but as of now, it's still at 7%. I thought it was gonna come down because of, like, you know, with Trump in office and everything. I'm like, oh, it gotta come down again, but sure enough, it did not. So it's still at 7%, but I would love if it was under 7 or at least 650. That would be good. So like I said, it had a minimum balance of 100, a minimum payment of 100, and the balance right now is 5,000. But don't let this surprise you because it's going back up, because I have to pull that US Bank balance over to here, and then I have another jumbo payment that I gotta make for my life insurance. So that'll be like another 6,000. So it will go up. And then I'm gonna start making chunk payments to loan 1. So I'm gonna take 10,000 from the HELOC to start paying this down slowly but surely. So my goal is not to go over 25,000 as far as my balance. As of now, it is a HELOC that is $50,000. So I can borrow up to $50,000, but I don't want to. So I want to just keep it at half of that. Maybe go up to 30,000, but I want to be able to maintain it. So that's why keep it at no more than $25,000, and then pay it back down after I've, you know, taken some time to pay off some of those bills. Once it get back down to like 10,000, add another 10,000 from these debts, at least these loans right here. So it's coming along pretty good, but you'll see this amount go up. So this is temporary right here, most definitely. I wish it was more because I still have those debts to bring over. So like these, so the loan 1 and loan 2, those most definitely have to be bringing over into the HELOC, but I'm not going to bring the whole thing over at one time. I'm going to just bring over portions of that loan, these loans, into the HELOC and pay it down. Once it gets down, then I'll bring over another chunk or another portion. So let's see how much we are at presently for our debt. So let's add up category 4. So category 4, we have 9501.09 plus 43,273.54 plus 33,516.22 plus 5233.01. I hope I didn't confuse you with all this HELOC stuff, but okay, so let's see where we at. So currently in section category 4, we're at a balance of 172. What is it? 172, 523, 86. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. So let's add that up. So the 172,523.86 plus the 6,450.17. Is that it? Yep, everything else is pulled over. So we're at a grand total of $178,974.03. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. But you'll see this number coming down so much more faster when I have that extra income coming in, which will help me so much. So I can't wait till this gets under 150,000 and that HELOC is still being paid down. So I'm happy about my progress. So, but yeah, so, and again, I do apologize if I confuse you a little bit regarding the HELOC, but like I said, I'll be taking chunks from these loans and applying that balance to the HELOC. And when I move it over to the HELOC, home equity line of credit, I'll be able to pay it down quicker because it is at a lower interest. I hope that helps. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.